welcome everyone. This is Fari Rothbard. Now, this is lesson one of the Murray Rothbard lecture series. This is Gyattomy of the state. So we'll just get right into it. Now, we can derive a gyattomy of the state by simply returning to our first principles. To understand how the state truly is, we need to correlate what it is. It's a regime. The state is a regime of betas and soy jacks. Now, the regime is like a bunch of little crybaby incels. Like, we call this the beta class. The regime is the beta class, folks. Now, the regime on its own, it has no riz. The regime cannot have any riz, as its riz relationship and the allocation of riz is that of a parasitic one. Now, you might be asking about that. Where in the skibbity do they get the riz? We now introduce our second class into the analysis. It's the sigma class. This is the sigma class is like the Chad Wojak. They're like Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. They're like the John Arbuckle male. They're rarer than the Omega male. Now, the sigma class will crank 90s to produce the riz by means of trade or gyat steading. So, we have two classes here. But the question arises, how does the regime riz up the sigmas into taking their riz in their gyat? Well, the simple answer is it's not that simple. The regime must expropriate the sigma class initially by means of gyat quest, i.e. force. Then, the regime must cultivate and conjure a class of rizlectuals. Now, to put it bluntly, these rizlectuals kind of sit around in their skibbity tower and yapping in fluent Japanese to the sigmas, and they sort of indoctrinate them into the regime's lore. This is how the regime mitigates resolution if it were to ever occur in the next step of the parasitic process. Wow, what's that next step? That'd be that the sigmas, after they're tucked in by the feds or the rizlectuals, the regime imposes the phantom tax on the sigma class to extract the riz and gyat from the sigma class. Now, we see the regime with these new shiny skibby dollars, and they expand themselves into other factors of the market, like here we see like the Federal Reserve and the FDA, also known as the Phantom DA. Now, comes to a point where the regime is going to encounter a problem in the way that they're pumping artificial riz into the market and inflating their gyat. We see that the regime cannot sustain these factors of the market of rizpropriation alone. So, now we see the regime encounter the riz calculation problem, or the RCP. Now, the riz calculation problem occurs due to that artificially raising the gyat levels with no ability to set gyat levels to consumer demand. So, this should show you basically a basic understanding of how the state functions, how it thrives, how it'll fall. So, see me next week so we can discuss Rizlertarian legal theory. Okay, bye.